If you're looking for the best survival blankets, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. The first position of our list, we have Swiss Safe Emergency Mylar Thermal Blankets. In the case of an emergency, you'll need to make sure that you are as visible as possible so that people can spot you from a long distance. However, you will also need to stay as warm and protected while waiting for help to arrive. This will be no problem when you choose the Swiss Safe Emergency Mylar Thermal Blankets. This special model comes in a range of bright colors, including red, orange, and pink. It is also designed to help keep you especially warm by conserving your body heat. In fact, the survival blanket helps you to retain up to 90% of your body heat during use. This model is very lightweight and compact while also being surprisingly durable. It is also waterproof and windproof, making it ideal for all sorts of weather conditions. The blanket folds up compactly, making it easy to fit inside your rucksack. However, it should be noted that it is slightly smaller than average. This could leave part of your body exposed if you have a larger frame. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Snugpak Jungle Blanket. Snugpak is known for creating a wide range of specialist equipment for lovers of the great outdoors. This includes hammocks and sleeping bags that are known for being especially tough and of high quality. Snug as a bug in a rug, the Snugpak Jungle Blanket is especially soft and warm to keep you cozy all night long. This means that this model can serve as a sleeping bag in a pinch if you need it to. However, it is also light enough to carry long distances with ease. Using the Snugpak outside will be no problem thanks to the water-resistant coating. The sturdy design also helps to make sure that this survival blanket is fully windproof. It also features antimicrobial and antibacterial properties, which will keep it fresher for longer. Compact camping. In addition, you are supplied with a special carrying sack, which allows you to attach it to the outside of your backpack. However, you may struggle to get the survival blanket back in the carrying sack, at least at first. The number 3 position is held by U.S. military Poncho liner. With its striking camouflage design, this survival blanket really stands out from the crowd. The U.S. military Poncho liner is a standard issue in the Marine Corps and the U.S. Army. The special design is sure to make you feel like a true survivor when you are in the wild. Luxury in any weather. This model has been made of 100% ripstop nylon that feels especially soft and luxurious. Unlike typical survival blankets, the surface will not crackle when you are trying to get comfortable. However, you can be sure that this model is tough enough to withstand all types of weather. This compact and lightweight design features a high-quality waterproof liner. This means that you will be able to stay dry and warm, even in a heavy storm. The surface is also stain-resistant, which helps it to stay clean even after many adventures. Easy to carry. Once you have experienced this survival blanket, it will be a must on all your adventures. This will be easy, as you are provided with a special carrying sack. This comes with a drawstring that can be tied onto the outside of your backpack. Next at number 4, we have Titan 2-sided Emergency Mylar Survival Blankets. Are you looking for a survival blanket that you can use at any time of year? If you love hiking and trekking, you are sure to want to explore in any season. Fortunately, the Titan 2-sided Emergency Mylar Survival Blankets is designed to be used all year round. Double the features. One of the great things about this blanket is that it features 2 distinctly different sides. If you turn the reflective surface towards you, it will retain up to 90% of your body heat. When turned the other way, this surface will reflect the sun to help you to stay cool and comfortable. This model is especially lightweight, meaning that it will not drag you down when you are hiking. The Titan 2-sided Emergency Mylar Survival Blankets folds up very small. Therefore, you can pop it into the pocket of your rucksack with ease. Not as tough as the rest. However, it should be noted that this model is not quite as durable as some options. The material is rather thin and may well give you pause for thought. You might also find that the Mylar material is prone to tearing in rough conditions. The number 5 position is held by S.O.L. Survive Outdoors Heat Reflective Emergency Blanket. Best Emergency Survival Blanket. If you are especially tall, you're likely to find that typical survival blankets are a bit too short, leaving you exposed to the elements. This could be a real issue in an emergency situation when the temperature drops suddenly. The next model in our best survival blankets review could well be for you. Reaching new heights. This will not be an issue when you choose the S.O.L Survive Outdoors Heat Reflective Emergency Blanket. This blanket is designed to be a lot longer than average, covering all of your body with room to spare. This mighty model has been made of vacuum metallized polyethylene heat sheets, which means it will provide you with enhanced protection against rain, snow, and heavy storms. Even in the coldest conditions, you will be able to retain up to 90% of your body heat. Wear but no tear. This impressive material will not tear or shred, even if it might catch on something. This makes it an excellent choice for use as an emergency blanket, a ground sheet, and even a shelter. The overall design is especially lightweight and folds up small enough so that you can carry it with ease. The number 6 position is dominated by Grabber MPI Space All-Weather Blanket, Best Large Survival Blanket. When you are sleeping underneath the stars, the weather may suddenly take a turn for the worse. Therefore, it is important to make sure that you are protected against wind and rain. As the name suggests, the Grabber MPI Space All-Weather Blanket is suitable for use in all types of weather. Bigger is better. One of the great things about this survival blanket is that it is especially large. This helps to make it versatile enough to use in many different ways. In addition to serving as a blanket, it can be used as a shelter, a ground sheet, and much more. The Grabber MPI Space All-Weather Blanket is made of aluminized plastic combined with a strong laminated fiber scrim. This material is especially tough and will keep you warm even in the coldest part of the year, while the reflective surface helps retain up to 80% of your body heat while you sleep. Heavy hiking. It should be noted that this survival blanket is quite heavy when compared to some options. This could be a bit of an issue if you are hiking over rough terrain and have a lot of miles to cover. However, the extra weight helps to make this model extremely durable. Moving on to the next at number 7 with MAMB Extreme Weather 100% Waterproof Blanket. Hiking and camping in the winter can be a truly magical experience. At this time of year, you can be sure that even the most popular camping zones could be virtually deserted. However, if you choose to sleep outside at this time of year, you will need to take along extra protection. Frost vs. Fleece. The MAMB Extreme Weather 100% Waterproof / Windproof Outdoor Blanket has been specially designed for freezing conditions. It has been made of high-quality fleece that is especially thick and luxurious. This helps to block out even the strongest wind and holds up well against frost. One of the great things about this model is that it comes complete with a lifetime warranty. As a result, you can be sure that it will be especially durable and effective. No matter what nature throws at you, the survival blanket will be able to endure. Cleaning friendly and colorful. Although this model is a bit bulky, you are provided with a special stuffed sack to carry it in. Keeping this survival blanket clean will be easy as it is fully machine washable and designed to dry quickly. It also comes in a cool range of colors to suit everyone's taste. The number 8 position is held by Premium Life Emergency Mylar Blanket, Best Survival Blanket Bulk Pack. Maintaining body heat in extreme conditions can be a challenge. If the temperature drops at nighttime, you may find it difficult to stay warm enough. The Premium Life Emergency Mylar Blanket can be used to retain body heat and keep you warm even under the most extreme conditions. This survival blanket is especially large, which helps to make it very versatile and can also be used as a tarp, a ground cover, and even an effective sunshade. Come rain or shine, the shiny surface of this survival blanket can serve to reflect heat away from you. This is likely to be especially useful if you are stranded outdoors in the summer months. You will be able to remain cool and comfortable while you wait for help to arrive. The overall design of this model is a bit thicker than typical Mylar blankets. This can make the blankets a bit bulky when you fold them up. However, you can be sure that you will be provided with enhanced protection when you need it most. Next at number 9, we have Ducal Heat Reflective Emergency Blanket / Survival Blanket. Best Survival Blanket for Heat Retention. This model is most suited for emergencies in our Best Survival Blankets review. So, if temperatures drop suddenly when you are outdoors or in the middle of the wilderness, this is likely to be a real issue. Not only will it be difficult to sleep, but there is also the risk of suffering from hypothermia. A simple solution. This will not be an issue when you take the Ducal Heat Reflective Emergency Blanket / Survival Blanket along on your trip. This special Mylar blanket has been designed to retain 90% of your body heat. Simply wrap the survival blanket around yourself, and the reflective surface will keep you warm. This special survival blanket has been made with 2 different surfaces. On hot and sunny days, you can also use this model to keep you cool. Set up the blanket with the shiny surface facing outwards, and it will reflect the sun's rays. Noisy but necessary. While the Mylar surface is durable, it tends to rustle and crackle when you move. This could be a bit irritating when you are trying to get to sleep. However, in an emergency situation, you are sure to welcome the protection that this model provides. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by S.O.L Emergency Survival Blanket. Whether you love fishing, camping, or marathon running, the S.O.L Emergency Survival Blanket provides excellent warmth and protection in all weather conditions. The durable dual-sided blanket has advanced aluminized Mylar foil that retains up to 90% of body heat to protect against hypothermia and shock and deflect heat from the sun. You will stay dry and comfortable as the waterproof and windproof blanket effectively blocks rain, snow, and moisture. Ultra-lightweight and compact, the survival blanket is individually sealed in a Ziploc bag for secure storage. Stash one in your backpack, car, first aid kit, survival kit, prepper go bag, or camping gear. The S.O.L Survival Blanket has limitless application versatility. It can be used as a tent footprint, ground cover, emergency shelter, shade cover, backpack cover, rain poncho, emergency signal, solar oven, fishing lure, bird repellent, sleeping bag liner, bivouac sack, wind blocker, arm sling, tourniquet, bivvy, trail marker, and water collector. As the blanket is reusable and non-toxic, you can safely use it over and over again. That's all for today. We upload auto product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.